Fight Night on DAZN, brought to you by that prize guy.
Okay, gentlemen, you've both had your instructions in the dressing room, so you know what's expected. Keep your punches up, obey my commands, and protect yourselves at all times. Good luck to you both, gentlemen. Touch gloves.
Cracking crossroads fight, crackling atmosphere, a compelling clash in the famous old 11 stone 6 middleweight division at the most traditional of all halls in East London. Many see this as a 50-50 encounter. The experience, the knowledge, the maturity of Kieron Conway, the speed, the natural ability and power of George Liddard. Too good, too soon, too late now to change the plan. Fight number 13 for Liddard. Will it be unlucky? Darren, will he rise to the occasion?
Yeah, he's come out and taken the fight by the scruff of the neck, and that's good to see, because Conway's got to play catch up here. And Conway's got to be careful. He always waits a bit too long, but he can be effective that he doesn't get outworked here. Because even though Liddard's landing with the better shots, he's also far busier fighter at the minute.
Conway trying to whip in the body shots. He looked good against Jerome Warburton. He's on a fantastic run, won his last 5, and he's 27 fights into his pro career. 3 defeats, he's never been stopped, always had a good chin. Conway, so he'll be looking to take this deep.
Well, I think he's got to feint a little bit more. If he's a little hesitant to throw the jab, which I think it is because of the counters that are coming back from Conway, then feint at least. You don't want to be just walking forward and walking onto shots. These are classy combinations from George Liddard so far.
It's better from Conway. They're just trying to walk him down a little bit more. You get to the target first. You know you're not going to let your hands go. Get that body closer and work that uppercut through the middle.
Both swapping body shots, right eye damaged of Kieron Conway. He will probably think he's going to give away 2 or 3 of these early rounds, weather the storm. But as we saw last week with Dave Allen, who gave away those rounds, there was nothing in the tank late on. When he's managed 23 victories in his long career, Kieron Conway, and he's been in Japan and America. He's well-travelled. He's fought at a higher level. Will he be perturbed by what George Liddard is doing in these early rounds, or will he just try and see his way through? It is a storm.
I tell you what, it seems as if Kieron Conway's been around for ages. That fight he had with Ted Cheeseman here in this very venue. What a scrap that was.
Seems like a long, long time ago.
I'll tell you what, good double left hook there from Kieron Conway.
What we don't know about Liddard is what he's like really under pressure against a seasoned champion late on in a fight. So it's all very well winning these early rounds, but he's got to pace himself if Kieron Conway's still standing. When it is full, as is this, the small cauldron that is York or Bethnal Green. Everybody has a good spot, whether you're up on the balcony or close in at ringside. There's this tight feel that the fighters must get as well.
It's intense, Adam. The atmosphere here is brilliant because you're getting atmosphere, you're getting, you know, the crowd, not from a base level on the floor, but on the balcony above. And this is, again, really flashy, classy stuff from George Liddard.
Beautiful jab, the speed, the confidence, the movement, the swagger of Liddard. At the moment, he's putting on his best performance to date. He's starting to work the Conway body. That's really good tactics from Liddard. He's obviously listened, Darren, to Tony. He's outboxed him. He's made his starts, and now he's going to the body. Conway fighting fire with fire. This is what the York Hall crowd want to see.
Great exchange between the two of them, exchanging body blows. You're right, yeah, George Liddard, he has listened to Tony. He's starting to slip that left right round the elbow, isn't he? The right elbow of Conway.
And even though Conway had to take a few shots here, I think that's the right note to let his hands go.
Well, Tony gave Conway the 5th, a share of the 4th. He's got it by 3. Have you got it wider, guys?
Yeah, I have. I mean, he's been competitive in rounds, but not enough to win him for me. And I think, at the minute, unless he can push Liddard back, I can't see how he wins the fight.
Yeah, the last 2 or 3 been a bit more competitive, but he's just been a step ahead, hasn't he? Getting the last say of the arguments. And this is, again, I keep saying it, but in these moments here, these patches, he needs to let his hands go. Those flurries of body shots we've already seen from Conway. He needs to make them happen when George Liddard plants his feet.
And also, at this point,
Good shots there, exchange. Maybe Liddard had the best one, but Conway is certainly digging in here.
I was going to say, because all the shots Liddard have landed with have no effect on Conway at this point.
Well, he's always had a good chin.
Yeah.
And I think that's why Liddard explored the body a couple of rounds ago and might continue to do that. But you made a point, Barry, earlier. He's fighting at his pace, so he might not tie down the stretch.
Yeah, the way you regulate your breathing is very important. And if you're first in dictating the pace, it means theoretically you can do that all night.
He's got to try and counter with the right hand. What he can't afford to do, Kieron Conway, is reach when he leads with that right hand. You fall off balance there. Lovely 1-2 from Liddard.
Yeah, big shots, the hand's gone. He's in real agony here. I don't think you can carry on Kieron Conway. I think the hand has gone. He shakes his head. He's never been stopped. He might just be here. There's a long way to go in the 9th round. This is the moment for George Liddard to put the finishing touches on what has been a wonderful display in East London tonight.
And he said he was going to be the first to stop Kieron Conway. And you'd have to say, with what's going on, the damage to the hand, he looks well on his way to doing that.
Keeping his composure and his shape, Liddard, as he has all night. This is the display of his boxing life. Conway, so brave, so determined to just try and cling on to these belts. On we go. Liddard looking at ease, relaxed, into the 10th. First time he's ever had to go this sort of distance, the 12 rounds, and he's paced himself and he's boxed beautifully, Barry, at times, and he's way ahead on Tony's card, obviously.
Yeah, well, rightly so. I mean, he's boxed absolutely fantastic against a really good fighter in Conway. Let's not forget that. But now he's got a Conway who can't defend himself.
I think this has got to be curtains for Conway. If he can't keep those arms up.
Towel's got to come in. The towel has to come in.
God, he can't defend himself properly.
Liddard could just tee off. He's a sitting target. They've got to say Kieron Conway. George Liddard becomes the youngest British middleweight champion in history. And he wins the Commonwealth title in a fabulous performance. The Billericay bomber outclassing a very good champion in Kieron Conway. Pretty much from start to finish. The Yorkshire crowd go mad. The rising of a 23-year-old who has put his name on the map. George Liddard, take a bow.